Hello my friends, I'm Jihondo, and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 3, the One City Challenge. This is episode 23. In episode 22, we had some fun with boats. We added a bunch more, and we got to sail all through around, picking up a whole bunch more passengers and mail and all that good stuff. For this episode, I've been looking around the map and I don't see anything that screams to me that it needs to be connected. I mean, there's a few cities I could connect, like, say, for example, Grinpool here, which doesn't really have all that much going on, although most of the infrastructure is there. Or maybe I could carve a sea channel and pick up some of these. I mean, there's a few more I could do. What I'm actually starting to think is I kind of want to be the #1 city by population. I've looked through all of these cities, and most of them are either not growing or not growing as quickly. And let me show you. Like Nanum, for example, they're only growing every 3 days, whereas we're growing every 2. So we're technically catching up to these guys. Some of them, for example, Dresden, not even growing at all, so we're definitely catching them. Now there are a couple, I think it was Kondich was one of them. Yeah, where they're growing every 2 days as well, so we're not catching them. But what we can do is we can spend a couple bucks to help speed the town up, and that will bring us up to growth every day. So what I want to do for most of this episode anyway, I'm just going to keep funding whenever I see that this is dropping off. I want to see if I can get my town up to #1. So let's do that. For the astute viewer with good eyes or good memory, or who actually watch my series quite often, you'll probably also notice a slight change. I was slightly overdue for a haircut. Just, you know, a few months. So, yeah, slight change there. This is actually how I'm supposed to normally look. The last, I don't know, month or two where I've had, you know, comb down and all that, that's unusual. This is more normal. Hard to believe, I know, but anyway. But yeah, this is what I want to try and do. And I don't know how fast or slow this will work, or even if it will work. But just something I want to try and do, if I can. If I can't, it's not really a big deal. But we certainly have, you know, plenty of money, so that's not a problem. Speaking of money, I guess what we should do is actually do a proper comparison. So we're making about 100 mil a year, give or take, and we're at 1.1 billion, right? Nearest competition, so they're at 1.3 billion, but for reasons that elude me, they're really not doing much. So they're actually running at a penalty, like they're losing money, about $500,000 a year, which is bizarre. But anyway, so that means I'm catching up to them as well. And obviously the other players just, I don't know what they're thinking, but I guess they just never paid off their loans. Because if you mentally deduct, you know, the loan amount off what they're making, they would be doing okay. Maybe not great, but they'd be doing okay. So if they had ever paid back some of their loans way back, they'd be doing okay now. But instead, they're in a death spiral. So that's the end of that. So, pretty bizarre, that's for sure. Anyway. So we're just going to keep this going here. And like I said, we should be catching up. I guess the easiest one to look at is Kondich, because that's one of the ones that was just ahead, like, keeping up to the 2-day mark, and we're about 9,000 people behind them. So I'm hearing a lot of breaking down vehicles too, which does not amuse me much. But that's okay. It happens. Excuse me. So, oops, we have a 256. Oh, yes. House is right here. Awesome. That's the other thing, of course, that'll mean some of this growth will, of course, be out here on the fringes. Some of it will just be stuff being rebuilt more densely inside the main city, but some of it will be, you know, external, like on the sides, frontier-type growth. Either way, the population should be going up just that little bit faster than theirs do, so that's what we're looking for. I'm going to actually put the speed up a bit. And welcome to 2020. Looks like my funding has expired. Let's fix that. Okay, so Kondich, 72. Yeah, so we're still about 9,000 behind. It's probably going to take a little bit more to catch up than just a month or two, so that's why I want to run the speed up a bit and see how we do. I also kind of want to see this go one more time. And I'm not sure if there's another level or not. There probably is, given this is completely zero. There's probably something at 900 or 950 or something. But I don't think we're ever going to see anything happening here unless all of my vehicles, like even the really weak ones on the far, far, far sides, start actually having some passengers, and actually therefore start turning a tiny bit of profit. But I don't know if that's A, ever going to happen, or B, going to happen anytime even remotely soon, but anyway. Off camera, I tried messing around a bit. I didn't save it, I just reloaded, but I tried to get us to growing every day without funding, just by adding even more and more and more passengers and mail coming in, and I just couldn't get it to do it. I don't know, maybe there may be some amount that does do it, but I certainly couldn't find that, so I just reloaded, so you know, none of that progress counted, and we're just going to do it based on funding, and I think that's going to be the easiest way. Yes, we're spending a great deal of money, but at this point I don't really mind. Like I say, we're over $1 billion. I don't think I have to worry about profit too much anymore. We're still in 9th place. Although we are catching up to Pruningville very, very quickly. Pruningville, yeah, they're not growing very well at all. I mean, that's not bad, but relative to us, it's not very good at all. And it just started doing suddenly much better, but it's still below us, so that's fine. Weird. And apologies for the noise in the background. That's my cat box trying to fix itself and probably failing. Anyway. Oh, there is one of the AIs crapping out again. Looks like it's the male AI. That probably actually explains why they stopped really doing anything. Maybe that's why. I don't know what the actual error is. I don't know how to read any of that, but I wonder if that is why they stopped really trying. Certainly could be. Either way, like I say, at this point, I'm not worried about winning on the money side, although if they keep doing what they're doing now, I probably will. But what I'm actually most interested in, if I can, is to get the city to #1, and again, if I can, to get this up to the highest level possible. Because there's not really much else I need to do in terms of building that I could see. Like I said, I could, connect a few of these little things here and there, but at this point, I'm pretty confident to say I've beaten this one city challenge, so... yes, it took me 2 tries, but that's not bad. But I think it's safe to say that at this point, this city is, definitely functional. My routes are definitely profitable. It's basically just coasting to victory now. So, so what I think I should start doing, and maybe you guys can help me with this. Maybe leave me a comment. I'm trying to think of what other challenge I can give myself for the next time I play this game, so I'm really not sure. Like, the one state challenge was definitely interesting, but I'd like to try something different. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be something much harder or much easier, but different. But anyway, if you have any ideas, please feel free to leave me a comment, because right now I'm still in the thinking phase. I don't really know where I want to go with that. How's my farm doing? Not great, but not bad. Actually, they're doing pretty well considering how much of their land I've stolen off them. My little power plant's doing well, I assume. Everything is going pretty well. Not bad at all. Sorry about that. Just need to send a quick message to the wife. There we go. Okay. And I'm back to paying attention. Well, like I say, though, at this point, it's pretty much running itself. There's really nothing critical that I need to be doing to keep us going here. So, looks like we are about to pass Resbridge. We've passed Pruningville, but Resbridge caught up to us somehow. They must be... Oh, no, they're not growing. Was it something else? I don't remember all the names, so, but something must have jumped ahead, because we're now falling behind, which is not impressive. But it's easily fixable. There we go, back into 9th. And we are right on the cusp of passing Pruningville, so... There we go. Wow. Jumping back and forth. The problem when you're growing is, of course, your populations don't just go straight up. They actually come up and down a bit, because some of that growth is, like I say, rebuilding, in which case they temporarily take down the houses, and thus your population technically drops for a little while. Excuse me, 258, so... Now this house here, I guess. Or this growth here, one or the other. Either way. So... Takes a little bit to stabilize that population. But as generally speaking, as long as your total houses is overall ticking upwards, you're growing. But don't be alarmed when you see these numbers dropping temporarily, even if you are funding. Because like I say, it sometimes takes down a house or a couple houses to rebuild something else more densely. Like instead of just these little houses, they may rebuild to, you know, the taller apartments or the massive taller buildings like these, so not to worry. That's all totally normal. Having said that, Pruningville really is jumping ahead of us here. Which is not polite behavior. It's also very interesting. They're clearly far more densely packed because they have basically the same population with about 20% less houses, so they're a much denser city than we are. Which makes sense because, like I say, a fair bit of ours is on these edge sides here where they are just small houses. The core of the city is not... Oops, hang on, what have we got? Hey, the Leviathan. We are into MagLev. Excellent. Okay. Well, this is something I've been waiting for. This means, of course, as you know, we have a lot of upgrades to do. So let's get those going. Oops. This is the best part of the game. Upgrades, especially on trains. Road vehicle upgrades are fun too, but I really am a train guy, so... I do wish there was a slightly easier way of doing these. I do really like Rail Tycoon 3 for this. Okay, alright, relax. Because you can... I mean, they only have electrical, they don't have like maglevs and all that, but still, what they do have is there's a button you can push that just does all of your rail all at once, which is absolutely fantastic to set to electrical. I would really like it if somebody would ever write a mod that would let OpenTTD have something like that. I don't know if that's even possible, but it would be really, really nice if it did. I have so much rail. Or at least maybe something that can show you what percentage of your track is of each type, because that would also help, because then at least I would know if I ever miss a part. As opposed to now, the only way I ever know I miss a part is after I do the upgrade, if I have trains that just stop running. Which is, I mean, it still works, but it's certainly not ideal. Not to mention, I'm sometimes concerned I miss entire paths, because I have so many now. Okay, that's all that section. I think I got it all. Alright, alright. Okay, okay. Alright. Grade crossings not allowed for this rail type. Does that mean you didn't do some of this? Like that square right there? Yes, it does. Okay. So that's something I'm going to have to take a look out for, is places like that, because that could happen quite a bit. Because apparently it doesn't support road crossings as nicely as the other types do. Okay, that section all looks fine. Okay, this all looks fine. This all looks fine. Okay, so I think we're okay here. Up here there might be some spots where it's not as good, but it actually looks okay. Alright, well let's go ahead and schedule the actual upgrade. Fantastico. Yes, please. Like, it's just... oh, it's fantastic. Much, much, much better. Well, let's do them all now. And I don't know if there is... is there a car change for these as well? I don't recall. No, there isn't. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and off we go. I'm going to put the speed back down, because I now need to be watching for messages about trains not moving. Because then I'll know I've got a spot where I've missed the track. So for a little while we need the speed down, but that's okay. We're going to have Leviathans. It is just awesome. Best part of the game, in my opinion. Train upgrades. We've been sitting there an awfully long time. Must be still a lot of stuff happening over here. Yeah, very busy little area here. Yeah, while I was trying to set a new path for this one kind of got in the way, so... okay, yeah, this is going to be a mess, so I need to send a couple of you away. Yeah, I'm going to get stuck here, I can see it. We're gonna get stuck here, I can just see it. Okay, you're fine again. You're still completely stuck. You're heading there fine. So really it's just you. You are really the problem here. Yeah, okay. What I was trying to do is get a signal here instead of this signal here. Okay, alright. is this one here stuck? Alright, you need to get out of there. So I think I need some temporary signals just to let you out a little. Okay, that at least let that one out. Actually, I want rid of that one entirely. Down here is where I want this one-way path. Okay. So you're fine again. Oh, what a mess we've weaved. I don't see why this one's still waiting. Forget it, we'll just go there. It's fine. Let that go for a minute. Fine. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think. What a mess. What an absolute mess. You are lost, are you? Are you still lost, or is that an old message? Nope, you really are lost because of that. Okay. That we can fix. That's not really a problem. Okay. Now that does, of course, mean I've just wrecked this couple of houses here, but I'm sure the people of Pobrook will forgive me. And if they won't, oh well. Okay, so you're no longer lost. You're fine. You, though, are lost. Okay. Because I missed a square. Or several squares. Apparently several squares. Okay. Alright. I think the rest of that road is okay. It certainly looks like it. So let's go worry about somebody else. Well, I think, yeah, there's a road there. Okay. There's a couple of them, actually. So what we will do is that, and that will fix those. Sorry there, Pesdfield, but you're going to have to lose some streets. And actually, I can see there's more of them, actually, before I even leave here. We have more of these to fix. Yeah, this is where something that just shows you something like, say, percentage of track or something. Because then I would know how many more places I had to fix. It would be very helpful. Okay, you're rolling now, so that means you're okay. And that one may have been from the same track I've already fixed, so that's okay. Again, are you really lost, or are you just thinking you're lost? I think that's an old message, because these... Nope, it's not. It's a current message. Okie dokie. Again, fixable. Okay. We're getting there, folks. We'll get there. Alright, so what is happening here? Hi, sir. Hi, Devil. What's you doing, Bubs? Are you trying to help me fix my massive train issues? That's a good boy, if you are. Oh, nobody can get in or out of the stations. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Yeah. Look what I messed up, huh? Yeah. I'm a silly boy, huh? Not like you. You're a good boy. You coming up here? Jump up. Go ahead. You know you want to. Oops, I can actually already see a few more while I'm at it. Pardon me there, Devil. Okay, sir, I kind of need that spot for my elbow, so please either jump up or don't, but make a decision, sir. Come on. Go ahead. Come on. You're purring like crazy, so I know you want to. Come on. There you go. Good boy. And now I have where he just was for my elbow. Okay, so looks like 2, 3 should do it. That makes these sections usable again. That'd be very nice. Okay. Okay, you're not lost anymore, so that's an old message. Yeah, you're a good boy, Bubs. Don't worry about it. You're all good. That's probably an old message. Or they're just so far behind now that it's going to take them a while to get back into gear. I'm assuming is all that's wrong with that one. Yeah, they just need time to get rolling again. That's fine. No problem then. Okay. So that should be fine. Looks like stuff is rolling. Can I seriously not make that a better bridge? No, I guess I can't. I guess it's too short. Basically means they have to cut their speed in half, although they're going to be going up a ramp to get onto it anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But still, it seems weak. But for a bridge that short, I guess it'll be fine. Are you seriously lost, or are you just... No, you're just waiting in line. You're fine. Okay. You're fine. Northwest Oils, I know we're okay. Wait, can't find a path. Okay, that's different. Why don't you think you can find a path? There's a perfectly valid path here. You're just waiting in line. Are you complaining for nothing? I think it's complaining for nothing. Let's put the speed up to give these things more time to get going here. So that really suggests that they can't figure out how to get in. Though I've seen other trains come in here just fine. That's interesting. I certainly haven't missed a square. At least not that I can see. What is happening here? Or is it a case that you're waiting on this one, but it can't get going? Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Okay. Okay. Alright, we need to fix this. We definitely need to fix this, because this siding clearly isn't long enough. So, how do I do this in a sane manner? I think I make this siding go all the way to there. Yeah. And that should release this section here for one of you to continue. Yes. Okay. Okay. Not so okay. Question of the day being, why did you just do that? I forgot to get rid of my temporary signal. Oh no, I didn't. That's it there. So why did you think you were allowed on there? Okay. Okay, how about, yeah, you just get out of the way for a minute. I get rid of this signal entirely for a bit. Temporarily, I'll just use a two-way signal there. Okay. Oh, you're trying to come up this way. That's the real problem. Okay. I don't think I can fix that because this is such a mess. Okay. Okay. Just enough to pass that signal, so you'll stop there. Or at least you would have if I remembered to get rid of the other signal. Which is kind of the whole point of that. Anyway. Oh, what a day I'm having. Okay, so now you've stopped. Now I should be allowed to build off of here. What a mess. What a mess. Give us a nice long siding. Fantastic. Okay. You will be a one-way coming out to here. You will be a one-way coming back in. Then I can get rid of this temporary signal I made. That fixes all of them, I think. I think. Certainly looks like it. Wow. Okay. Yes, now you can pull forward that extra little bit. We can get rid of that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you even still a thing? Go away. Okay. Okay, so I think that section is pretty much fine. Looks like it anyway. Okay, so I have really just a bottleneck. It's not really that they're broken, they're just bottlenecking. which may also mean this is just really just a bottleneck. A really bad one, but it may just be a bottleneck. And of course, train's breaking down, because that's what we need right now. Okay, are you actually lost? Or are you just pretending you're lost? Or is it just still just a bottleneck problem? Why is that not going? Okay, you're trying to go to Freed Field. Right, so you're going left, so you should be fine to come up to here. I'm not sure why I have two signals back to back like that. That seems kind of pointless. So I guess we'll just not do that. But I don't understand what you're waiting on. Where is the one you're waiting on, sir? Your ideal path would take you along here. Okay, what is happening here? So you have a signal that gets you out onto here. I think this is in the wrong spot, I think is the problem. Or at least part of the problem, anyway. Okay, that one was definitely in the wrong spot. But there's still something happening up here you're upset with. None of you seem to want to leave. Why is that? Plenty of one-way track. I don't see a problem on that line all the way to that signal. So why don't you want to go? Oh, never mind, you are going. Is it just that I'm bottlenecked that badly? So why are none of you exiting? Okie dokie. This is just a mess, but I don't see what is stopping them. I really don't. Alright, you, we'll use as an example. You are trying to go out to Pobrook. Pobrook was which one? I've forgotten the names of my cities. Is that one of these? No? Oh, it's that one there. Okay. That's fine. Excuse me. So, all things being equal, you want to come out here. And there is track for you to get to here, but there's a train blocking you. So you need to get out onto... Wait, what am I doing? Why is that a one-way that way? Oh my, what have I got messed up here? I got messed up here? So this one... No, something's... Sorry, folks, I'm completely lost here. I don't know what I was doing. Which means I've probably got this really messed up. There should be signals halting the optional flows here. Oh, good. Good choice. Well, good brakes on this one to stop before it crashed into you. That was well done. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. Right. And this is why when you go to play with trains, upgrades, and messing around, you pause the game. Right. Right. Okay. So, first order of business, I need to replace these. Wow. Oh, it just did the same one twice. Did it? Oh no, wrong. Sorry, Rotting Stone was one and Shodden Head was the other. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Now, it's not as if this section wasn't already enough of a mess. These train wrecks take a while to actually get removed, so we're going to have even more of a mess in this area for a while. Okay, so clearly this needs some attention. So let's fix this while I'm at it. These are all one-way inbounds. Okay. Alright. So nothing's going to be happening here for a little while. Until these are clear. Yeah, that was just not very good at all. Not very good at all. But anyway, so be it. I don't remember how long it takes for these to clear. I think it's like a month or two, but I really don't remember. Okay, that's obviously an old message. That's a crazy number of ships. Alright. The crashed train cannot find a path to continue. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, there we go. So they are cleared. So let's give that some time to do its thing. Okay, you're clearly actually running, so that's an old message. You're clearly running, that's an old message. You still aren't. And I still don't really understand why. So you should be coming up and then cutting across here. I thought I already checked all these and they were fine. But I guess not. What are you doing? Okie dokie. Ew, well that could be a definite problem. Look at this entire section not upgraded. So yes, that was the problem. It couldn't find a path to depot because some of it was blocked, which in turn meant we have a huge backlog on this track here. Which kind of tells me I should probably add another signal along here somewhere. Just so that's another stopping point. May help with traffic flow a little bit. So this will take quite a while to work its way through, but it should at least be doing so now. Of course, their reliability's in the toilet because they've been sitting there for so long. Anyway. Looks like I've inherited another mess over here anyway, so great. Alright, you're trying to go, and you want to come down here, but that's in the way. That's in the way. And you are in the way. I just have too many trains in this section for this amount of siding, apparently. Okie dokie. Well, in that case, I guess we need to siding the siding. It'd be a lot easier if I could see what I was doing, of course. And we're going to set that all the way to up here. And very important, this should never have gotten a train from the other direction, ever. Okay. Alright, that should release some of this gridlock. You're now working. You are still a problem. But let's wait for all the gridlock to clear before I worry about it. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I think we're finally getting close here. Maybe. Well, you finally get to go. Wow, yeah, I have way too many trains in that area. Ah, well, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, that's gotta be an old message, because I already fixed all them. Unless we're just badly backlogged still, or again. Which is possible. That's an awfully long set of tunnels. Awfully long set of tunnels, so why will you not come up here? Probably because I don't have any signals to let you know that there's room. Okie dokie. There, that should sort that out. That lets 2 trains sit there. Which of course means we have to break down, but sure. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hi, Smokey. Are you coming up, buddy? Come on. Come on up. Yeah. Come on up. Come on. You know you want to. There you go. Good boy. You're going to come an inch or 2 closer so the guys can see you. Okay. There you go. Good kitty. Yeah, good kitty. Now, are these old messages, or are they still current? Okay, that's an old message. That's fine. Okay, old message. That's fine. Look, the fireball situation here is cleared now that I've got proper signals going. I have no idea what I was doing before. It was clearly wrong, but anyway. But like I say, though, that just goes to show never, especially when you're in a mess like I was, never try and fix it by adding signals while the game is running. Always pause before you do that. Or you could very well get what I just got. So, all bad. Anyway. Are you okay? Are you... Well, you're broken down, which suggests you were running. Yeah, you're fine now. That's an old message, okay. Old message. Okay, well, I think we got all the trains sorted out now, I think. Certainly seems like it anyway. And I should actually look and see just how bad, yeah. Because I was still doing the funding, but a lot of our trains weren't running, so the income just spiraled. And then, of course, all those actual upgrades. But we should be back on track now, so it should be fine. Should be fine. And speaking of, how are we doing in terms of here? Seem to be dropping. Down to 11th. I don't get that. We've definitely added more houses, but the population hasn't grown enough to match it. Maybe I need to lay off the funding for a little while, give them time to actually, start occupying some of these houses that they're building. That's probably a good idea. Because it's one thing to have a lot of buildings, but if you don't have warm bodies to put in them, it doesn't really help you. So I think I'll stop with the funding for a little while. Give them time to start catching the population up to the number of houses. Are you stuck, or is that an old message? Might be a current message. Oops. Okay, what are you stuck at, though? Or is it just so much backlog still? Which it certainly could be. Only having one tunnel here is really, I mean, it puts such a huge bottleneck in. Maybe I should just invest in a second tunnel. Probably would be a good idea. Yeah, so it's working, it's just an incredible bottleneck. So, okay. Having said that, though, by the time it gets down to here, it bottlenecks again anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. This really isn't ideal. I just thought it would be really fun to build something like this on a little island, but whatever. Anyway, so I'm not going to fund for a little while. I'm just going to let the population grow based on the larger houses count. What I actually should do, maybe that's how I can compare. Where is Nanham? Yeah, because technically we have more houses than they do. So given time, we should actually outgrow them. Yeah, these are both at... Yep, we're ahead on that one as well. Oh, hi, kitty. And that one, so yeah. At this point, I think I'm fine in terms of number of buildings. I should just wait and let the population grow. Okay, that'll work. I'm fine with that. Okay, all good. Oh, hi, kitty. Anyway. Well, we are bumping up pretty close to time control anyway, so I think this is a good spot to put a cut in for this episode. So we accomplished a lot. We got all the trains upgraded. We had one fireball, not so good. We funded the city up really good. So we actually accomplished a fair bit today. So even though we didn't actually technically build any new outposts or any new cities or connections or anything, but still did a lot of building. Anyway, and like I was saying earlier, if you have any recommendations or ideas on a challenge for next season, go ahead and leave me a comment. Otherwise, until next time, stay calm, and I hope to come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching.